Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dorothy. We're going to talk about the astrology for Monday and Tuesday, August 15th and 16th. I'm going to tell you how you can use the energy of these 2 days. So, especially if you just finished a vacation, how do I get back into this? This is a summertime issue. Usually it's like Monday, Tuesday, back into a routine after having a week or two off. Not an easy task. We have a lot of help with that. So I'm going to talk about that in just a second. And we'll do the Astro Dice like we always do. And we will do, where's the deck? Here it is. A card from this deck. We're going to talk about what's going on. So let's just get started. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Dorothy Morgan, professional astrologer. You can find me at DorothyMorganAstrologer.com. I'm going to share my screen with you so you are able to see the charts that I am looking at as well. Been a professional astrologer since the early 1990s. So we got a lot I can decipher for you today. So have you been on a vacation? Let me know about that. Today, I'm recording this on Sunday evening. The moon, let me just animate this chart. And we're just going to get to a chart for right now. This is absolutely right now when I'm recording this. The moon, it has moved into the sign of Aries. But I wanted you to see, we're going to move this ahead a few hours. By the way, this is the Earth spinning. And this is why we do not I do not talk about the house placements when I'm doing forecasts like this, because watch, this is the Earth, this is going back in time. That's the Earth spinning, and that's when the planets are all in different places. So those different sectors. So that's why I don't talk about that in my forecasts, okay? Other people may, that's cool. I don't bother, because what's the energy for all of us, no matter where you are in the world, right? I am in Eastern Daylight Time, so you will have to adjust for that. That's the only thing that you'll need to do. So here's the moon in Aries. It moved into Aries just before I started recording this on Sunday night, the 14th. And so the moon is now at 7 a.m. on the 15th of August, Monday the 15th, Eastern Daylight Time. The moon still in Aries. It's conjunct Jupiter. That's what that looks like right here. So how are we to use this energy to get our week going? It's a fantastic thing to have. I mean, we are in a waning lunar phase, which that's not a problem, because things that we don't need, they're going to the wayside anyways. But the sun is in a fire sign, the moon is in a fire sign, so is Jupiter, so is Venus. That gives us a little push. It gives us that fire, that drive to accomplish things and to get things done. Now, you might be exhausted and burnt out, because I know when I come back from vacation, especially the thing that I know a lot of people were at this last week, it's a big camping event. You are tired. You don't even want to do your laundry. You barely want to unpack, especially from living outside for the last 1 to 2 weeks. But great adventures. You're tired. You're going to find what you need today to accomplish what you need to accomplish. We will thank you, say thank you very much to that moon in Aries, that beautiful moon in Aries that you can still see in the night sky. It's a waning phase now, but it's fantastic. Right there with Jupiter, first thing Monday morning. Go for it, right? And for those of you over in the UK, just 5 hours later, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, this is about noontime, you'll have it already as an applying aspect throughout your work day. So this is how we're getting the work week started. So bim, bam, done. All right. I make it sound easy, but it is quite motivating. So we do have that there. The next aspect, the next planet chart, let's slow down here. The next chart I want to talk about is Mercury trine Uranus, and that's not until Sunday afternoon. Here, the exact aspect is at 1:46. So Mercury trine Uranus, there it is, there it is. So I like this connection because it can help us to be very innovative. Why do I say that? And just as a side note, we're also feeling this on Sunday, the 14th, Monday, the 15th, and Tuesday, the 16th. Now, Mercury is in its own sign here. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, so it's also exalted in other ways to look at it. It likes the sign as Mercury is information. Virgo are the details. Mutable, earth sign, very grounded, detail oriented. making that trine aspect, which is 120 degrees, the simple 120 degrees over here to Uranus. Innovative ideas, innovative and creative ideas. So if you can find that time to make the adjustments, to wiggle, just to find some space in your day, find some way to make some space in your day to allow innovative and creative ideas to flow. Sometimes they're just like, you're like, wow, brilliant idea. Where did that come from? And even if you can't act on it, at least write it out, get it in your journal, keep track of what's going on during these aspects. Because as budding astrologers or astrology enthusiasts, if that's what you want to label yourself, then you are somebody who is going to want to pay attention to the transits that are happening so you can see how it works. Because a lot of these transits, depending on the planet and the sign, will come back again. We'll have similar things because that's the cycles and patterns of astrology. We're always looking back to be able to look ahead. I certainly hope you were able to hear me the whole time because that microphone was far away. I just recognized that it was far away. I could hear it, but anyways, so that's what we got going on. Now we also have a yod over these few days, and the yod are two quincunxes, and the sun is the focal point of this yod. And again, the sun in Leo is about how can I be creative and innovative and creative. It makes that quincunx over here to Neptune. So Neptune is through spirituality, through dreams, through intuition. Thinking of the Dream the Sandman. So great show on Netflix. Just started watching it. And so the quincunx is about adjustments. This leg of it is about adjustments that create transformation. And then the sun, as it's coming through, I think it'll be on the 19th, it will make the exact quincunx to Pluto. But here it's a yod. It's still connecting to both of them. A yod means two quincunxes, one sextile. And that's what we have here. So the Pluto quincunx, the sun Pluto quincunx, there's the sun, there's the Pluto quincunx, the sun and the Neptune quincunx, and these guys are sextile. Two quincunxes, one sextile makes that isosceles triangle. That's called the yod, and it basically means they're all working simultaneously, but they're not working simultaneously because there is absolutely nothing in common between Leo and Capricorn and Leo and Pisces. The base of it is the commonality, and Capricorn and Pisces are feminine signs, so they're receptive. So we need to be receptive. We need to take our time and receive information. And that is perfect in combination with the Mercury in Virgo trining Uranus in the lunar north node. We're having these innovative and creative ideas. That can be our focus on what creativity is good for me. What can I do? How can I do it? Spend time. Don't force it. Just give yourself that opportunity to allow the universe to show you. All right. Okay. That's the astrology. That was a lot, I know. Please come to Patreon and come and support me there. And you can support me here on YouTube by simply, over 60% of you guys are not subscribers that watch, and I am grateful for you for watching. So thank you so much. You don't have to subscribe to watch, but it certainly does help, especially if you share. The Astro Dice are a great little fun tool. We're going to roll them now so we can get an extra message from Spirit. Just sometimes it adds to, well, it does. It always adds to what the astrology is about. Saturn and Aries in the 12th house is what showed up. So Saturn is again, the rules, the regulations, the boundaries, the structure in Aries, which is, we already talked about that. It kind of goes along with the moon today in this forecast. So we have that focusing on what it is that you want and need. Saturn likes the sign of Aries. It can feel, it feels like it has more purpose there because Saturn is quite functionally driven, and Aries is like, what do I want? In the 12th house, that means that I could bring a dream into reality. So somebody out here, or somebody's, or any of you, so are you trying and working towards bringing a dream into reality? Are you driven to bring something that you want, that you've always dreamed of? And it may even be something you're working on, but nobody sees it yet because you just haven't done it yet. So there is that. All right. That's what that Astro Dice showed us. And then we're going to do one card. Whoopsies. Let me slow down a minute. One card from this deck. Did I show this to you already? Heck, I don't remember. The moon is in Aries and it's fiery right now. And I spent Sunday, this is Sunday, the 14th, when I'm recording this. And I mean, I was at the beach all day talking to a colleague. You know, we were talking about how things have changed for ourselves, not political anything, just how our focuses have changed. What we're doing is changing. I mean, my whole focus on my business is really changing. It used to be something, but you know, as you grow and mature, it's okay that things shift and change. There's nothing. This is why my hair's a mess. I am a disaster, but no, you don't mind. So yeah, we had Mercury, we had Mars trine Pluto. I'm just looking at the ephemeris trine Pluto today. We also had Sun opposite Saturn. So that was a very appropriate conversation to be having. You know, how things have changed, where I started, where I am now. It's an amazing process. So again, keep track of those important conversations and just how you're feeling about certain things. So I just want to tell you, this is recording number 2, because the first recording, I made a big boo-boo, so I had to just delete it. And the card I pulled in the first one was the same card. So sweat lodge is really important, is very important. It wants us to be here. I am so not surprised, because this happens at times. And what it wants, the sweat lodge card, when that comes up, I mean, the purpose of a sweat lodge, if you don't know, is a lot of hot stones inside this canvas dome. Canvas, well, it's usually made of sheep skin, animal skin. I know. I mean, I'm sorry, my vegan people. So, but you can, it's traditional native culture has this. And so you're going to use those skins and you're going to be in there, and it just holds the heat in, and there's hot rocks, and you pour in the middle and you pour water on it, and it's just like it's a sweat lodge. It's where you sweat. And what you're doing is you're detoxing the body. And besides detoxing the body, you're detoxing, you know, things you need to release, soul, spirit, not soul, but just all of those things that need to go. So you start with the body, but it is about cleansing and clearing and doing a detox. So you don't have to go into a sweat lodge or, you know, a hot room. Oh, what do they call saunas? Sorry, I'm being silly. You don't have to go into a sauna or anything, but this card is really encouraging us to release and to do a lot of clearing and cleansing, especially the body. And when we do that, it helps us move through emotion and anything that is clogging us up, because it's really good to let go. We have got to not hang on to things, because there's just overall the energy is so changeable that it's important that we stay in as best a center, right, as we possibly can. All right, I'm going to leave us all with that. Thank you so much, everybody. And yes, blessings and namaste.